Hello guys, what is up? Today I'm doing What If Naruto Was an Angel Part 5, and yes, this is the final part. So after I do this, the next what if will be what if Tanjiro had Creamation Part 2, and for those of you who are waiting for that what if, it's coming soon, so don't be worried. Also, a shout out to What If Lord. I'll put his latest video down in the description so you can go check it out. And yeah, that's about it. So this obviously is gonna be shorter, but I'm sorry, but it's so hard to do the whole Ninja War thing without this being so long that it takes 10 parts. And I don't want to get every single, everything. I'll just cut it short. And yeah, without any further ado, cue the intro. Before leaving to go train with Sasuke, Naruto enters his mindscape while he is sleeping and waiting for the next day, not only to see the nine-tailed fox, but a short man with strange robes, and they start talking. And of course, this man is the Grand Priest, and they also include Kurama in the talk because the bijou still need to be protected, and it is essential to that world. So the priest did think a lot about it and does care about the situation. So Naruto tells him that he's choosing Sasuke as the god of destruction, and the priest says that it's time for Sasuke to be introduced to Hakai, aka God Energy. So the next day, as they head out, Naruto pulls Sasuke aside to explain everything, even though he is surprised because it turns out Naruto isn't even human, and it turns out that Sasuke will never reach his level. Sasuke is happy to just be strong enough to even dominate this whole planet, and maybe he can finally get something out of Itachi. After their talk, they head out with Jiraiya and also tell him as well, but Jiraiya obviously takes it way easier because he is old and he's seen a lot of things and he's not that surprised, but he's a little bit surprised. So instead of training mostly jutsu, we put Sasuke in his staff, which also contains God energy. If you watch the show, we put Goku and Vegeta in his staff, which is a kind of key training room. It's like the room of space and time, except that it has God key. So he is able to adapt to it more and more every single day. And for the past 3 years, if you do that for 3 years, you will get a huge boost. So after this time period, they kind of plan to attack Danzo because Sasuke and Naruto realize that Danzo is the biggest problem with Konoha and the reason why most things are happening because he always tries to do some bullshit for his own purposes. So they need to get rid of him first. And they arrive to the village, and Sasuke and Naruto and meet Sakura and say hi, and they still have to take the test with Kakashi, but this time they obliterate him, taking the bells easily. And Sakura, who has been training in her chakra control with Tsunade, it crushes the ground while Naruto just speeds behind him and grabs Kakashi's arms, holding him in place as Sasuke grabs the bells. After this, they head out and go to Tsunade's office to get the new mission, which is saving Gara. And after days of travel, Naruto taught Sakura, a way to manipulate chakra easier. And Sasuke has gotten the concept of Haki to about 40 to 30%. So he can obliterate things, but it does take a bit more energy because he just got used to it. Even after 3 years, destruction energy isn't that easy to manage. When they arrive to the building, they receive the mission, and they also meet Chio, who attacks Kakashi because she thinks that he's the White Fang, which he is not. And after they clear up the whole misunderstanding, Sakura treats Kankuro, who was poisoned, and while she was doing this, Naruto summons his staff to look into it and fight the Akatsuki trying to take out the tail beast from Gara and tell Sasuke it's time. They head to the hideout following Naruto, who's leading them because he knows where it is, and they see this giant boulder like blocking the way. And Sasuke just steps up and touches it with a purple aura surrounding him, and the boulder just deteriorates to nothing. It's like decay, but on a way higher level. Kakashi praises Sasuke for a good job, and they rush in with Naruto flying towards them and would destroy Hidan and Kakuzu right there. And then, well, him and Sasuke would both destroy them, and they still let Deidara escape, but not before he is hit by Chidori, which paralyzes him, and is then erased by Hakai as well. So Deidara doesn't have time to do that whole stupid crap. However, Pain still manages to escape, and of course, Sasori was beaten by Sakura and granted Shio, but this time Shio lives because they saved Gaara in time, but he's just exhausted. After this, they go back to Konoha with Gaara being very grateful, and everything goes as in the original, except since that Kakuzu and Hidan died, there's no need to regroup and fight him, and also make the Rasen Shuriken. Not that Naruto's gonna learn anyway, because he's an angel. He doesn't need that technique. Also, before they do anything else, when they return to the Leaf Village, Naruto tells Hiruzen that Pain plans to attack and that they should just fight while he goes to find the real body who's controlling them. And he knows this because he looked into his staff. The attack on Konoha happened sooner, and with Sasuke staying, things are way easier to deal with because he can fly and he's gotten so much stronger, and he can even outmatch the likes of Guy at full strength. So um, Naruto still finds Nagato and changes his views on things, and people were still killed in the village, so Nagato does still give his life away to save certain people and release the puppets, aka, well, the pains and all that. And after this, both Naruto and Sasuke are recognized as heroes for even realizing that their village was going to be attacked and for battling against the onslaught. From here on now, everything goes in the original again because, I'm not going to waste time. Except that Hagoromo realizes that the incarnations of his sons have become something of deities that surpass him way higher. And he doesn't find it unmeaning to give a seal since he saw Sasuke literally destroy someone into nothing. He thought that he could just destroy Kaguya. And of course, Naruto does still use Kurama in the war, and they get as close in the original because, especially since Naruto isn't human and Kurama knows that, it's easier for him to sort of just trust no more. And instead of using the sealing jutsu, Kaguya is obliterated into nothing using Hakai from Sasuke, and this marks him as the god of destruction because he's completed his mission and saved the planet that he's supposed to. Naruto becomes a high tier guide angel, and now I'm just making this up because why not? And now contained and protected all the tailed beasts inside his body. Considering the fact that he is an angel, his body can handle almost anything, especially just taking. Sorry if there's noise in the background. And taking all these beasts should be an easy task. And since they're in the god realm for a few years, the beasts get to talk to Hagoromo from time to time. And also Sasuke and Naruto go down to Earth and other planets to get rid of annoying people who might reduce their mortal level and killing people that might influence their plans. And so years and years pass on as they're excused from the tournament of power because they have the highest moral level, so there's no need for that. Just thought I felt to, I needed to include that. Just wanted to say it. And that's where I'm leaving it off. This is the finale. This is the final part of this series. I also did it super fast because I feel like I should really get to what if Tanjiro had cremation. I am sorry, but Also, I had to, change a few things, so I did speed through it, but it was just for the sake of the story. I know how it goes. It's just that Naruto is too goddamn long. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video and comment down below. Actually, comment down below some new what ifs because I actually don't know I have the ideas, but I just want to know you guys' opinion.